Welcome to today's core workout. Today we're going to be doing 3 sets or 3 rounds of 30-second holds of these 5 isometric exercises. We have our cross knee mountain climber hold, V-sit hold, glute bridge, side plank on both the right and the left, and dead bug hold on the right and the left. Again, we're going to be going through these 3 times through. It's going to take us about 15 minutes. And please rest when you need. If you need extra rest, take time to do so, and jump back in when you're ready. We're going to be starting right off the bat with our mountain climber hold. This is a hand plank, because we're starting in a hand plank form, and then driving our knee to the opposite side and holding here. Then we're going to switch sides after a brief rest. All right, again, rest when you need and hop back in when you're ready. We're going to start in 2, 1. Here we go, popping up, driving that knee to the opposite side and holding here. This can also be done from our knee on the ground. Pop up if we can. We're trying to hold that crunch, keep our core engaged, actively driving our belly button to the chin, pushing the ground away from us, keeping our hands right under our shoulders. Excellent work. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds here. Keep that core engaged. Keep breathing. And resting there. Excellent. All right, we'll have a brief rest, and we're going to be switching sides. Let's pop up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive that knee to the opposite side. Let's keep our core engaged. Keep that back nice and flat. We're holding our leg here. Having those arms be directly under our shoulders. Again, if we need, we can pop down onto our knee or even push our leg back into a single knee plank. Excellent job. Keep holding there. 8 seconds left. And 2, 1. Resting there. Let's now turn over. We're going to go into the V-sit hold modification as a boat hold. We're holding here in 2, 1. Here we go. V-sit hold. We're holding up here as a modification. We can bring those knees down and try to hold this boat position here. Make sure we're still keeping our core engaged, actively driving the belly button to the chin. Again, here's our V-sit hold. Excellent work. Keep holding. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Excellent. All right, let's roll on down. Glute bridge is up in 5 seconds. We're engaging our glutes and hamstrings. Starting off engaging the core, and here we go, pushing up. Excellent work. This is more of our resting exercise. We're keeping our core engaged, driving that belly button to our chin, squeezing our glutes, squeezing our hamstrings. Excellent work holding here, focusing on our breath. 10 seconds, and then we're going to be transitioning into a side plank hold on both the right and the left. And rest. Excellent. All right, let's go into a side plank. This can either be done on our knee or fully extended out. We're going up. Here we go. Keep this elbow directly under our shoulder. Keep our core engaged. Holding here. If you want to make it a little bit more of a challenge, grab a household object or a dumbbell, placing that on our thigh. Excellent work. Over halfway. Keep that core engaged. If we need, this bottom leg can go down and back. Also, if you want to make the modification a little bit challenging, we can elevate our other leg up in the air. And rest. Excellent. All right, let's rotate sides. Take a brief break in between. Get situated and go up. Here we go. Excellent job. Again, keeping our core engaged. We also want to make sure that our hips are in line with the rest of our body and that we're not pushing our hips back. Elbow directly under the shoulder, straight line from the shoulders to hips, hips, knees to feet. Also, balance is an issue. You can put the front hand forward. Almost there. And resting there. Excellent. All right, we're going into our dead bug. Let's roll on back. Bring both our arms and our legs into the air. We're going to alternate, extend one arm out, and 2, 1. Here we go. We're holding here. Our back is flat on the ground, our core is engaged. Now our leg, if this is challenging, doesn't have to be straight up in the air. We can instead bring it down to a 90-degree angle, holding here. Again, our limbs are opposite. My right leg and my left arm are straight up in the air right now. And almost there. Resting there. Excellent. We're going to go up in 10 seconds on that other side. All right, switching sides in 2, 1. Here we go. Again, opposite arm and leg are going long. You don't have to have this leg fully straight. We can bring it down to a 90-degree angle as a modification. And the appendages I have set long, make sure they're hovering on the ground versus resting. We want to actively keep our core engaged, driving the belly button to the chin, and keep our back flat on the ground. Holding here. Excellent work. And rest. Excellent. All right, we're going to go back to our front for our cross mountain climber, or if you need more rest, take time to do so, but we're going up into 1. Here we go. Drive that knee across our body, holding it here. Excellent work. Keep that core engaged. Keep that leg elevated if we can. If we also need, we can go down to our knee, pushing that leg back. Excellent work. Keep holding. And resting there. Excellent. All right. Take a brief breather before we go back up on our other side. All right, and let's go up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Engage that core. Handheld plank. Drive the knee to the opposite side. Let's keep our core engaged. Slight crunch of the abdominals here. Excellent work. Hands are directly under the shoulder. Our back remains nice and flat. We don't want to be pushing our hips up into the air. Excellent job. Keep holding here. We also can send that knee long. 8 seconds. And resting there. Great. Let's now transition into our V-sit hold, or the boat hold is the modification. We're going up into 1. Here we go. Engage the core, lean back, arms and legs go straight out. Or you can teeter on up to the boat hold. For this boat hold, making sure we're sitting up nice and tall, keeping our core engaged as we are holding this position. Arms are out. Arms can also be forward. Or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, the boat hold, they can be back as well. Excellent work. Keep holding. And rest. Excellent. All right. Let's lean on back. We're going into the glute bridge hold. A little bit of a resting hold here. Up into 1. Here we go. Pushing up. Let's keep that core engaged. Actively still driving the belly button to the chin. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, place a household object on our hips or just below our hips. Holding here, keeping our glutes engaged, keeping our hamstrings engaged. Excellent work. Almost there, and rest. Excellent. All right, let's go into our first side plank. Bottom knee can be down and back if we need. Let's hop up into 1. Here we go. Keeping that core engaged. If you want, you can put a household object or dumbbell on our thigh, holding that in place with our hand as we are holding here. Or we can also put feet side by side. Front hand can also come down for a bit of balance help. Make sure we're keeping our core engaged and our hip is in line with the rest of our body. 5 seconds. And rest. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Brief rest here, and then we're going right back up into our next side plank hold. 2, 1. Here we go. Keep that core engaged. Again, we can also bring our bottom knee down and back as a modification. Our elbows directly under our shoulder, hips in line with the rest of our body. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Let's roll on over to our back. Dead bug hold is starting. Again, we're bringing up our opposite arm and leg while the other go long. Starting, here we go. Most crucial point for our form here is that our lower back remains flat on the ground. If our hip flexor is starting to engage, feel free to bring this lower leg down even further, or sorry, bring it up if we need, because we're wanting to focus on our core being engaged. Think about driving that belly button to our chin. And resting there. All right, brief rest, and then we're gonna hop back in on the opposite side. Let's go up into 1. Here we go. Holding here, keeping that core engaged, back is flat. Leg can also be bent at 90 degrees if we need. Excellent work. Keep on holding, almost there. And rest. Excellent. All right, we're gonna go into our last set, starting with the cross knee mountain climber hold, or the single leg knee plank. And 2, 1, here we go. Drive that knee across our body, holding here. We're again pushing away from the ground, keeping our core engaged. If we need, we also can do the modified bird dog, sending that leg long, holding here, keeping our back slightly rounded, core is engaged. Excellent work. Keep holding. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. All right. Brief rest here. Grab a quick drink if you need, and then we're hopping back up on the other side. Let's start in 2, 1. Here we go. Hopping up, drive that knee across our body. Keep that core engaged. Our back can be slightly rounded, but mostly flat. We just want to make sure we're not pushing our hips up, that we're keeping our core engaged. Holding here, or we can send that leg long, 10 seconds. And resting there. Excellent. All right, let's roll over. We're going into our V-sit hold. In 2, 1, here we go. Leaning back, keep that core engaged. Arms come up, legs come straight out. Or we can do our modified boat, holding here. Excellent work. Halfway. Focusing on keeping our core engaged, legs are elevated. Make sure our hip flexors aren't taking over. If they are, we can bring our knees a little bit higher up. And resting there. We can roll back down. All right, we're gonna be going into a glute bridge. Feel free to place a household object or dumbbell on our hips. And here we are pushing up. We're holding here, engaging our glutes, engaging our hamstrings, making sure our core remains engaged the entire time. Almost there. Keep that core engaged, keep pressing through our glutes. 5 seconds. 2, 1, resting there. All right, 2 exercises left, our side dip planks and dead bug hold. Let's hop up into 1, here we go. Keep that core engaged. Want to make sure we're not slipping down. Try to be one nice straight line from the shoulders to hips, hips, knees, knees to feet, or modified bottom leg goes back. We can even elevate our top leg, make it a little bit challenging on our glute med. Excellent work, 10 seconds. Holding here, front hand can come down for a bit of balance. And resting there, excellent. All right, let's switch sides. Then we're gonna go to our final exercise of the day. Hop up into 1, here we go. Let's keep that core engaged, make sure we're not having our hips sag or pushing it up. We want to be in one nice straight neutral line, elbows right under the shoulder, shoulders to hips, hips and knees to feet holding here. Excellent job, keeping that core engaged. Over halfway. We can also place a household object or dumbbell on our thigh to make this a little bit more intense. And rest. Excellent. Last exercises here, rolling on down, control the roll, dead bug. Let's hop up into 1, here we go. Crucial part of our core here is that our lower back doesn't start to arc up above the ground. Make sure we're keeping our core engaged, driving our belly button to the chin. You can slightly bring your chin to your chest as well to help keep our core fully engaged. Holding here. Almost there. Leg can also be bent 90 degrees. And rest. Brief rest, then we're going back up on our other side. Let's go up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep that core engaged, legs elevated, hands floating. If our hip flexor is taking over for burning in the hip, try elevating our thigh a little bit further from the ground. Otherwise, holding that 90-degree angle, back remains flat. Excellent work, almost there. Keep holding. And coming down to rest. Excellent. And with that, we've completed another core workout. Excellent work today. Make sure we're focusing on what we can do, modifying when we need to, and focusing on that rest. Excellent job today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining.